Alrighty. It's time to get to the next client. Leaving Palm Beach Island right now. Goodness, I'm telling y'all, the last road I was on, I didn't think I could, but the truck could barely slide down that road. Nice customer though, nice customer. Headed to my next job, which is going to be a built-in KitchenAid. Not dispensing water. This should be interesting. I am definitely prepped for that. I've seen that before. I've seen issues related to the water filter, housing assembly, and the valve. So that should be interesting. Nice customer, one of my repeat customers. So what I want to talk about today is making sure you have what you need to be successful. I'm blessed to have the ability to network with some phenomenal people, so I'm able to stay up on tech stuff. Prime example, shout out to David over at Daybreak. I was taking a look at a GE product. He was able to help me out by sending me the latest service, technical service bulletins, because he's GE certified and he handles everything. Look at that pretty water. Ain't it gorgeous, y'all? Ain't it gorgeous? This is the real island, not the fake, the real island. This is the one that they, everybody can't hang out. That's all I'm gonna say. This is the real island right here. This is what the tourists don't see. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. These people back here, they want me to drive faster. No, I'm not. Not on this island. Won't be breaking no laws over here. Nice boat. Anyway, you gotta have the knowledge. Like I was just talking to one of my mentees, hooked them up with the Service Matters link and things of that nature. But you gotta have the information to take care of these appliances, because you gotta know how to get in these diagnostic modes. You know, you gotta know what the latest technical service bulletins are. And you can only get so much of that, you know? So the key to the game is you're gonna be out here and making technical analysis. You better know what you're doing. You gotta constantly learn. Like I was telling him last night, I said, dude, I stayed up to midnight studying, crashed, woke up because I couldn't sleep because of the schematics I was studying and what I was trying to make sure I understood and comprehended before I stepped back out. You know, I don't want to pick up the phone having to call the people every 5 seconds because it's something I'm not clear about. And I'm okay with that. See, I have no problem with telling people that I am not a super tech. I'm not trying to be one. But I do want to give customers accurate information. So I stay in my lane, and if it's something that's above my abilities and outside my scope of feeling confident, I simply refer that customer to somebody else that I know carries my same level of professionalism. And we all eat. We eat from the same table. But in the meantime, you have to constantly work on your skill set, because the mere fact you're touching appliances every day puts you ahead of the game. So you know what your issues are. You know what you don't understand. That's when you go home, sit down, open up that Eric Clenert book, and do what you need to do. Study those areas. And then if you need support on the schematic side or the refrigeration side, you go deeper. There's too much knowledge, free knowledge online from you to learn from. If you can't afford to pay for a course. But the reality is, don't be out here and be ignorant and muddy your name and muddy your brand. And then you're going to get here and get discouraged. I mean, we all been there. We're being frustrated on a job for several hours. Well, you only own it because you are not concerned about the right way to go about it. You got to watch people like Master Summarize, Scott Brown and them over there, man. They tell you every time you are doing a troubleshooting exercise, you have to start with the load. You have to start with the load. You know, and I just left a dishwasher. Y'all know how much I hate dishwashers and washers, but it was not filling. I go in there, and so in my brain, I've already got the technical service bulletin. There's a problem going on with the float. Some things have been modified and updated, so I'm ready to go in there and do that. I get there, start the process, diagnostic process, and the thing is leaking. So of course it's never gonna feel, because man, don't get me started. But like I said, I had to be able to switch and understand where my next load was. That I had to take a look. I had to understand the way it was designed, the unit itself, so I knew what to look for when it came to the leak. I knew where it connected to the sump. I know what was connected. I know where the drain pump connected. I know where the circulation pump connected. I knew exactly what I was doing. But that was because I studied the unit before I arrived, so I wasn't thrown off. And that's what y'all gotta get, that in appliance repair, you're gonna get thrown off every 5 seconds. It is your job to still be professional and still be able to carry on. So I explained to the customer what I recommended, what was needed, and we moved on. And I'm on to my next job. I don't have any regrets, about what I told the customer, because I was confident in my diagnosis. But the only way I was confident in my diagnosis, y'all need to come across the street. Come on. Palm Beach. Yeah, people do stop for y'all. Look at here. Souped out as we want to be. Yeah, we slingshotting. All right. But like I said, y'all got to get it together, man. This is a great opportunity for you to get into a field that you can do well, but you have to be serious about your education. You got to be serious if you're going to touch these. Even as you move on to become an entrepreneur, and particularly if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, you got to be able to know when your technicians are BSing you, and then you got to know how to hire good technicians. And if you don't understand the technical side of what you need, you think you can just hire butchers and put them to work, and that ain't gonna work. I mean, this is real. So at the end of the day, that's all I got for y'all, man. Invest in your education. Grab Sneed's course. If you want to be an entrepreneur, that's the way to go. If you, focus on just being a tech worker for somebody else, getting your skills set up, go ahead and invest in TMM Academics. It's reasonable. I mean, on top of that, Brandon's got a class going on this weekend, SEAL Systems. Invest in yourself, man, because that little money you spend with these people, you're going to be able to multiply that, triple it, and double it. You know what I mean? But you got to be willing to invest in yourself. Then on top of that, you got Master Samurai course. Always fire. It gets down to the nitty-gritty. On the tech side, they even have a module for customer service, structuring your business, and TMM also has a module for starting a business. So at the end of the day, what y'all got to do is y'all got to get out here and get it, man, but get it the right way. That's all I'm saying. So with that said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I got to get focused and get ready to go to my next client. Have a great day. Miss Ward signing off.